Scrapped CM Punk All Out plans may have been revealed. Plus, there were major last-minute AEW Dynamite changes. We'll tell you why. Plus, a WWE Hall of Famer's in-ring return has also been teased for All Out. It's all in the wrestling news right now. We start, as we always do, with CM Punk news. There's a Y in the day. Here's your CM Punk news.
Yeah.
Fightful Select. Obviously, he doesn't do Dynamite anyway, but he obviously wasn't there last night. Not expected to be part of Collision or All Out in Chicago.
It takes a while to swim back from the West Coast.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't book him on a plane, did they?
I forgot. You have to swim back. Do the butterfly. You won't do your back in. Now, Fightful Select have revealed who he was set to possibly tangle with on Sunday at All Out. Who was it?
So it was supposed to be Ricky Starks. Now, obviously, Ricky Starks has been suspended in storyline after what he did, the despicable man. But he's suspended in storyline, was due for a comeback imminently to reportedly set up for a program with Punk. Fightful have confirmed one of the matches on the table was CM Punk versus Ricky Starks for the AEW Real World Championship, which would have followed up their series of matches that went down this summer. From what they've heard, it'd likely have been the main event. There's no word on the status of the match now that CM Punk has been suspended after his physical altercation with Jack Perry, because it was real glass, Tom. It was real glass. Tom, it's as real as the glass over there that they can't see.
There's some real glass over there.
Oh, keep Phil out.
And CrimeyRiver.wav is playing in the background gently. Yeah, I mean, this is the thing that we found when we looked down the card for All Out a little earlier. There doesn't seem to be a clear-cut main event.
Yeah, it's sort of, we're going to go through the card probably in a little bit as we wrap up our AEW section here, but we'll kind of get to it when we get there. But yeah, it feels a bit sort of not lost in the woods, I'd say. Like, there's a fairly good layout of matches. It just doesn't really feel like there's one sitting above all else.
We do have an idea of what Ricky Starks might be doing, and we'll talk more on that in a little bit as well. In terms of Dynamite last night, there were some major changes to the card. Earlier in the week, Tony had said that he'd given special grace to anybody who wanted to step away from the show and be part of the celebration of life of Wyndham Rotunda, who we lost last week. But also, he said, due to minor illnesses, to big talent traveling this week, plus hurricane issues affecting flights, he's forced to change quite a few plans for Dynamite last night. It led to a raft of new matches announced for last night's show. We got a 6-woman tag featuring Chris Statlander, Britt Baker, and Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose, Amy Sakura, and Marina Shafir. We also saw Jon Moxley facing Commander and Eddie Kingston facing Wheeler Yuta for his New Japan Strong title. We had some planned moments going ahead. Orange Cassidy beat Penta in a fun match.
Yeah.
Enjoyed that. We had Adam Cole, Roderick Strong in the Kingdom having a bit of a meeting of the minds, possibly leading to Roderick Strong maybe challenging MJF at some point.
Yeah,
which I'm a big
be
fan
tasty.
of. And we definitely did get some brand new trios titles.
We
showcased.
did. Brand new trios titles with a caveat as well. Why don't you tell them, Tom?
So the Acclaimed and Billy Gunn showed off their custom trios titles. You can see them behind us now. Beautiful, hot pink straps. But wait, there's more! Because the back of the belts, where the buckles meet, there's like a
small
cut.
cutout, and it allows for the belts to be scissored.
The belts
which is
can
just
scissor.
It's the most like low key vanity title I've ever seen in my life. I love it.
They can scissor till their heart's content.
They better be wearing them backwards and just scissoring the whole time.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's what everybody wants.
I'm excited for the clever Trevor on 2K23 for the PC, who is now deep in the code trying to make a belt that can scissor.
that's invisible?
Someone can do it. If they can put a 6-sided ring in No Mercy on the N64, they can make belts that scissor.
Just illegally pull the files into Blender and go mad.
There you go.
There you go.
Sam Driver said you could, so it's fine. The card for All Out, we'll go through it. It's shaping up. We'll do
one by one.
One by one. You start.
All right. So we're going to start off with an 8-man tag, FTR and the Young Bucks versus Bullet Club Gold.
Orange Cassidy defends the international title against Jon Moxley.
We've got Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita.
TBS US title up for grabs. Chris Statlander faces Ruby Soho.
Then we've got just meat with Powerhouse Hobbs versus Miro.
A little bit of meat left over. A TNT title match. Luchasaurus with Christian Cage takes on Darby Allin.
Then we move on to the Ring of Honor television title, which is Samoa Joe defending against Shane Taylor.
Eddie Kingston teams with Shibata to face the BCC combo of Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta.
And finally, Ring of Honor tag title match, Adam Cole and MJF versus the winners of a Battle Royal on Rampage.
Spoilers.
Skip ahead like 5 seconds. It is
the Dark Order, Alex Reynolds and John Silver. Now, I don't know if there's as we said earlier, there's a clear-cut main event there.
I mean, the one that jumps out to me is the Ring of Honor tag title match, given that we had Adam Cole and MJF at Wembley. But at the same time, can you main event your show with Ring of Honor tag titles?
I mean, there's Omega and Takeshita.
That could work quite nicely.
Could be a thing. You could even use this as a night to really showcase Orange Cassidy, who's been a workhorse of a champion.
Yeah.
Put him on with Moxley last.
Oh, that'd be dirty.
Or maybe this one. So, Ricky Starks was meant to dance with CM Punk in the main event. Apparently, according to Fightful Select of All Out, he may have another dance partner, according to what Tony put on Twitter last night.
He did. So Tony revealed that Ricky Starks will be challenging Ricky the Dragon Steamboat to an all-out strap match on Saturday's AEW Collision. Starks, of course, as we mentioned earlier, attacked Steamboat last month after he lost a real-world title match to CM Punk, whipping him with Steamboat's own belt and consequently getting suspended for 28 days. Steamboat wrestled what was billed as his retirement match last November for Big Time Wrestling, teaming with FTR against Jay Lethal, Nick Aldis, and Brock Anderson. That match was Steamboat's first since 2010, and I really there's one talent that the clock just has not rolled on for. It's Ricky Steamboat. When we saw him come back, I know it's been a long time since we've seen that big Mania moment match. It has been a long time. But I just like to pretend in my head that he's still just gone into a cryogenic freezer afterwards, and you just kind of open it up and out he pops.
I think that's exactly what's happened. I'm all for it. That could go on last.
Yeah, that'd be quite nice.
In Chicago.
I could see that.
Bit of history for Ricky Steamboat in Chicago. If memory serves, there's some stuff that can go down there.
I still don't know what the crowd's going to do if Punk's not there.
That is an issue for Tony Khan to worry about.
Well, everybody's got to have a stinker of a night every now and then, don't they?
You know what? Even the world's best javelin thrower sometimes doesn't throw a javelin very well, as the old saying goes. Maybe. 9 pitches for All Out already waiting for you on the YouTube channel. Predictions with myself and Fraser Porter a little later on today. And then we're here on Sunday for live reactions through the night. And then you'll have what happened at and the WTF moments as well. Are you twitching today?
I might or I might not be. I'm supposed to be going to a gig. So if I'm not at the gig, it'll be 6 o'clock. I'll be on Twitch. If I am at the gig, I'll tweet out and Instagram out that I'm not going to be on Twitch because I'm at a gig. Yeah. But I will find the time to make up for the lost stream at some point over the next week. I do promise you all.
Join us in general for twitch.tv/Cultaholic for regular Twitch streams throughout the week from some of your favourites and least favourites. And for the latest wrestling news throughout the day, you can check out cultaholic.com. Stay safe. Love you. Bye.